What's up, everybody? Smark Show, episode 28, I believe, right?
You got it.
I am Mike Cap, and the voice you just heard was...
Steve Herman.
And
What's
this
up?
is the Smark Show. I don't know if it was that a wrestling intro and like The Price is Right mixed together.
Yeah, that's what you gotta expect on the Smark Show. Out of nowhere stuff, right, Mike?
We're like, the topics are right, and then we're going to get into tonight, right?
Yeah.
Right? How about that?
Yeah, she gonna get that. I got it in there.
All right, start off our show. Let's start off the way Raw started off with our boy Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, coming out. Oh no, Triple H started off the show actually.
Fuck Triple H. Dean Ambrose was the sole
Well, he's the focal point.
feature here.
I
The
obviously.
feature act.
I apologize, Mike, but Triple H did start off the show. He's starting to cut a promo about Roman Reigns trying to get heat. No one was buying it, kind of. I don't know.
It's
Then
hilarious what they're doing with that.
Oh, it's pathetic.
Yeah, I'm
It's
real
pathetic.
happy that
It's
like
great.
Dean's getting like some spotlight. Although it probably just means he's going to job the Triple H because Triple H has been known to do this in just feuds in the past. But Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous. Steph Curry just hit like a half-court three. We're watching the game while we're playing or recording this.
I love him so much.
But yeah, I mean, they're carrying the WrestleMania main event feud with a wrestler that's not even in the match because his counterpart, his face counterpart, isn't a face enough to do it.
Well, no, and they're afraid he's going to get booed all the time too. And I know we go on this tangent, but we're going to have to. So
Yeah, I mean, if Reigns is not skilled enough to get cheered in the big wrestling cities, or if they're just afraid to even test the reaction, the hell are you going to put him in the main event of WrestleMania for? Clearly, you're not confident enough in him to, put him against any audience. So why should he get the best audience of the year?
And I heard a rumor. I mean, sorry to go off topic, but he said he's supposed to be headlining 2017 and 18. That's the rumor going around. And god damn it, I will stop watching.
No, there's no fucking way they haven't fully planned that far ahead.
I know, but there was just
No
a
way in hell.
Meltzer reported.
They
that's
barely already have this one reported.
Yeah.
It's just like they scraped this shit together at the last second.
Right. Yeah,
and it's
anything
looking cool, some of it, but there's no goddamn way they have the 2018 WrestleMania planned out right now.
No,
I refuse to believe that.
No, not just Reigns being the headliner. It's what
Yeah.
it said. But yeah. Ambrose
Actually, good headlines. What would that be? 4 in a row? Like, no thanks. I'm good.
I'll watch NXT. So.
Yeah, I'll watch New Japan. I won't even give them support at that point. Like, if that's true, and if the Smark Show is still around in 2018, I want you guys to hold me to it. If Roman Reigns headlines 4 WrestleManias in a row, I'm done with WWE.
Cena, how many did Cena do in a row? 21, 22,
Cena's
23?
Cena's like, I don't know, at least has mic skills and like charisma, and like as much as I rag on Cena and like say he's not a good wrestler and everything, the dude still performs. So like, I'll swallow the bullet with that one.
But at least he earned the title shot. When he won, it might have been premature, but god damn it, at least he lost fucking matches.
Yeah, it's just not even cool.
Yeah, but back to the Ambrose Triple H thing. Ambrose comes out, gets a great pop, and they're just going at it, man. Great promos, and it felt like a main event.
He's already 100% more the babyface in this story than Roman Reigns will be. I mean,
and we're not trying to say like grapes and oranges, but he's a better face.
Yeah, what are they? So, what is their plan? Does it look like they're gonna have Ambrose carry the workload just like him,
like
and
Daniel
Rollins
Bryan
did in the Shield,
or Daniel Bryan too, yeah.
And then at the end, Roman's gonna come in for the glory and the pin.
Yep.
Like,
And the Usos and The Rock will come out,
so
and his dad,
dude.
and they'll celebrate, and
My faith is
I really want that to happen. So just they get booed. It won't matter, but just to show
My
that
faith
no
as
one
a
cares.
wrestling fan just tells me, like, there's no fucking way they can do that. They've been audibling at Manias. There's no way. They can't do it.
They're
Especially
going to.
when
They're going to.
they've proven that, like, they do not trust him as the main face at this point because Ambrose is doing all the work. And, like, what the hell does that say? I know Ambrose isn't bitching because he's getting the top spot and he's getting the 6-figure check, so he doesn't care. But what the hell does that say to your workers? Hey, this guy clearly, blew his spot, 3 times now? So we're going to have a real worker, step in and do his job for him. But then, once the job's done, he'll come in and take all the
I
credit.
to bring up an excellent case here. Ambrose gets beaten the shit out of Brock Lesnar the night before Raw, and he comes in an ambulance. Triple H beats the crap out of Reigns. We don't see Reigns for almost, we're not going to see him for 3-4 weeks. And then Ambrose got beat the crap out of Triple H, and he was on SmackDown tonight.
What's your point?
I'm saying with Ambrose, he's like the baby face that people want to cheer for because he keeps getting back up from all these bad beatings.
Yeah, I mean, That the beating at the end of Raw just showed who the more sympathetic character
Exactly.
is. Like, the WWE wants Roman Reigns to be WrestleMania 30 Daniel Bryan right now.
And it's not happening.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not happening. But if that's the story they want to tell, whatever, they can't come up with a new story. They just want to rehash WrestleMania 30 already. Whatever, that's cool. But Roman Reigns isn't the guy to do it with.
No, not at all. It's Dean Ambrose.
You saw when Triple H was kicking the shit out of him, he was getting real heel heat because he was fighting a real face.
And you saw when they were doing their promo, they were booing Triple H, and everyone was doing like Ambrose.
Like, do they really think, like, you know, whatever, how long is it? In 2 weeks, you know, after Ambrose is feuding with Triple H, Roman's, like, you know, he's probably going to be getting the shit kicked out of him by the League of Jobbers and Triple H. And do they think Roman's going to, like, rush out and the crowd is just going to go ballistic? Like, oh, yeah, the Roman Empire showed up. He's here to save his bro, Dean Ambrose. Because that's what, you know, that's all Michael Cole's going to do. And the Roman Empire's going wild right now. You know, while they, you know, pop in cheers on SmackDown and boos for Triple H.
That's what they always do.
Is that really what they think's, like, going to happen, though? Like, he's going to come home to some heroes welcome? Like,
I mean, he's coming back.
Is it like 2008 John Cena at the Royal Rumble, they think?
No, that's an embarrassment if it is.
It more than an embarrassment. It's like just a slap in the face to fans.
It's telling our intelligence.
Yeah, they're telling you who they want to cheer for. And you're like, oh, yeah, here you go. You could have them for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe. Don't get your hopes up for the Big Show, though. Actually, let's get our hopes up for the Big Show, literally. What the hell, man? Kevin Owens fighting with the Big Show? Like, are you kidding me?
No, not fighting. He lost.
Yeah, losing to the Big Show. Yeah, even worse.
Can I just... Who did Kevin Owens beat in his first match? I know, but he beat John Cena, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Right? Yeah.
That guy? That jobber?
And now he's losing to the Big Show. And now it might not mean anything, but it still matters. It still freaking matters.
Yeah, it's complete crap.
And then, like, you know... We like that podcast with Big Show. But it's like, he's only won so many matches. Bullshit, he beat Cesaro recently that when he was healthy, remember?
Yeah.
He jobbed him out because he wanted to look strong against Lesnar.
Jobbed the whole Wyatts out to him.
And I'm going to say again, fucking retire, Big Show. Jesus Christ, man. Like, that was horrible. Owens could have definitely... Oh, man, they're treating him like crap, dude.
I probably said something to contradict this, but I do not agree with retire Big Show because there's still a way to use him. It's just they don't do it right.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a 7'1", you know, legend of the company like Big Show around at his age, like, the nostalgic legend baby face is there, and they just refuse to do it. Because, like, nope, heel turn, face turn, heel turn, face turn. Like, look at the pop he got. Look at the pop he got right after the Stone Cold podcast. Yeah. Like, when everyone got to, like, oh, yeah, this is the guy that I liked for, you know, like, when they got to hear him, you know. Like, oh, this is the dude that I've been cheering for 2 decades, you know.
Right, yeah.
This is why I love Big Show. Because he got a chance to flesh himself out in his natural self, and he's a face if there's ever been a face in the company. Big Show, like, from every interview and, you know, everything I've seen about the guy, just one of the nicest human beings you could come across.
Absolutely.
So, like, to not just utilize that, like, the dude, like, has expressed he loves coming down, you know, playing with the kids, like, when he's on his way down to the
doing
ring.
The charity or
making people smile, like, he loves comedy movies and shit, like...
Yeah, he's been in some movies, too.
Like, what are they doing? And why would they put him against Kevin Owens? Like, he can't even pop up powerbomb him.
You know who's all behind that?
Like, what the hell? Why would you put him against someone who can't pop up powerbomb going into WrestleMania? Like,
I still don't think we're getting that.
Maybe I'm like just I'll cross my finger. Like, you know,
there's no way.
This isn't gonna happen because he's already in a match. But I don't feel like thinking of someone better. So like Lesnar comes out, and then you know after Big Show beats Kevin Owens again, you know Lesnar comes out, thrashes the Big Show, something Kevin Owens can't do, and then he says, "I'm taking your belt." At Mania, so it looks like Kevin Owens legitimately might lose because the guy he couldn't be Big Show and this guy gets destroyed by somebody. That could be cool.
Yeah.
You know, like Baron Corbin comes up or Sami Zayn. Yeah, you know, Sami Zayn comes up, hits Big Show with like, you know, Blue Thunder, just something crazy. Well,
or hole of a kick.
Yeah, just something.
Like 2 hole of a kicks in a row.
You know, through the rope DDT.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's the one who takes Big Show down, and then he points
at
Kevin Thunder. Yeah.
If Sami Zayn did that, that would have been insane. Cesaro probably could have done that.
Way less possible than the pop-up powerbomb being done. Yeah. That would be awesome, though. That would be a cool way to introduce Sami Zayn, Corbin, Apollo Crews, whoever they wanted to bring up.
Absolutely.
And it gives Big Show, like, what he's done. Like, you know, he gets, you know, he looks strong for, like, 2 weeks. You know, they build him up. He looks relatively imposing to Kevin Owens. Then he jobs out to put someone over. So he puts over the whole, you know, feud going into the WrestleMania match because it's just not going to work with these two. Like, what are they doing?
It's not going to be a Mania match. I'm not going to believe it until I see it. So.
What's up with The Miz and Dolph Ziggler, too? Is that like a feud now?
Well, another thing I want to complain about. There's a lot of complaining in this fucking show.
Not talk about. I want to complain about.
50 fucking booking. 50-50. God damn it, I botched it. Like Reigns. Botched it like Reigns.
I do declare.
I do declare. Well, that match with Miz won, I was quite shocked, but no, I wasn't shocked. Ziggler's been losing to everybody. And then, apparently on SmackDown tonight, Ziggler beat Miz. Like, what the fuck's the point? Make Miz credible and have him beat Ziggler twice. If you're going to keep pushing the guy, let him win. They do it all the time.
Well, since they love making Ziggler lose so much, why don't you have, like, a storyline where he doesn't get the 50-50 booking that he gets? He just keeps losing,
Something
he
like
comes out there.
I remember MVP got that.
Yeah, comes out there, loses, and then, it's a pretty, like, typical story. They rehash this every couple of years with somebody, but it usually works. Keeps losing, and he snaps. Something changes in his character.
Turns heel.
Yeah, then he comes back and goes on a long winning streak where he's just dominating everyone.
He wins the U.S. title.
And you build him right up to the main belt. He's just an unstoppable force when he comes back.
Yeah, he can get
oh shit, look at the new look Dolph Ziggler. Like, he's not doing any of the showing off anymore. He's just coming out here, hitting power offense, putting people away quick. Like, but they won't. They just won't do it. They'll have them have some meaningless feud where they give them 4-minute matches on TV. 45-second promos. So, they don't even get as much time as Roman Reigns' entrance takes to tell their story each week. And then they'll be blamed when their feud doesn't get over. Well, guys, no one really paid attention to your match. We gave you a solid 2 minutes and 15 seconds of booking this, entire month leading up to the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you get over? Why don't the fans care about you? It's such bullshit.
Well, there's a rumor I was hearing about that they might be doing a ladder match with Owens now.
Yeah.
And that's why they're trying to make Miz credible and Ziggler credible. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's how you make someone credible.
Yeah, 50-50 booking.
Yeah, 50-50 booking with two guys who lose all the time, so it doesn't mean anything
Owens
to beat them.
beat Big Show on SmackDown, so that's why
that
Big Show
count out or whatever?
Of
course.
So stupid.
Just so disheartening. What do you think about the Becky-Sasha little situation going on?
I love the match.
I didn't like the match.
You didn't like it?
I thought it was sloppy. It's so rushed, too. Every match this Raw was rushed. Did you notice every match felt like it was like start, stop, start? Like there was like nothing.
Yeah, because they had to get some segments and they had to get done. But let me fix it. I like the maybe mid to before the end. I didn't hate it fully because I thought they were actually working. In my opinion, I thought they were actually working well with each other. That finish was horrible. Because Sasha, she
botched. She botched hard.
I love
she was
Sasha,
setting up, then she just threw herself back down.
If that's the only thing Sasha will botch.
Oh yeah, I mean you're allowed to botch every now and then. They're humans. They're gonna mess up.
Yeah.
Unless you're Reigns, then you're not allowed to botch. Or I will critique every bit,
and even
second of it. Yeah.
But
the finish was just odd.
It was they tried.
Didn't they just do that on?
I was going to mention that they copied it with Sami Zayn and Joe, and that was so much better executed on that show. You probably didn't see it. It was a lot better.
Well, yeah,
he hit the hula kick on Joe, and he just fell on top. It was a really.
But they
cool
also
finish.
get time to flesh out a real story.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was pissed about because I remember looking on Twitter that they said if this is given an NXT Takeover style match, that's what it should have been. If they're trying to push the women, give them a number one contenders match that means something. Give them a 15 to 18 minute match. That's all they need. You don't need a 30-minute match with them. That'd be great.
They need more time to plug their shit sponsors and let Steph
Total
talk
Diva.
for 20 minutes to tell us nothing.
And stupid Vince McMahon.
Steph's promo tonight, it's not tonight, but when it happened, it was really good promo. I mean, it shows why Steph McMahon has consistently been probably the most underrated heel on the roster.
It was good,
for quite some time, but she didn't say anything. But, for the length of time that took, what did we come away knowing out of that? She's mad at Shane McMahon. What did I know before she gave me that, however long her little speech was? She's mad at Shane McMahon. Nothing was developed, and they clearly rushed all the other matches of the night to give that and other things time. But why? Why take away from a feud the Divas feud or Kevin Owens or Kalisto or the New Day just to tell me that she's mad? I get it.
But the thing I wanted to say is she a heel or face?
She's a heel, 100%.
Well, I know that, but when her promo was very good, but she was trying to make it's not trying, but she said, "Well, I have 3 girls." She was trying to make Shane a sexist that he has.
Well, her and Triple
boys.
H have done that throughout their whole reign as the Authority. They kind of paint themselves.
Well, yeah, I know.
But I think that's a heel tactic in itself. they're trying to give themselves sympathy, and it's clear that they're trying to give themselves sympathy, so people hate them even more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I just got that.
I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I give Steph McMahon a lot of credit.
No, she did a great job.
Yeah, she knows how to get people pissed off.
I wasn't trying to trash her. I was just saying I noticed that when she was talking about that.
Yeah, I think that
seemed like it's kind of like a face
that's
tactic.
a heel tactic.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's her trying to get you to be like, oh, what the hell? This bitch is trying to get me to feel bad for her after she just screwed us for the past 2.5 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
I feel something like that. But again, even at the end of the day, as good as heel work it was, what did it do?
I was expecting someone to come out.
When you have a 3-hour show, it's already an hour longer than it should be. But like when you're booking each week to week, you got to look at the product and like look at each individual feud. Start of the show, end of the show. What happened for each feud? What happened for whatever the IC title is? Did anything progress? No. Okay, let's rewrite it. Whatever we did, redo it because nothing happened for it.
No one looks strong. There's nothing. There's just nothing.
Let's look at Kalisto. Like what happened?
Why
for
did
him?
he
What
lose?
happened for him this week? Nothing. Nothing happened to make the belt look stronger. Nothing happened to make his opponent look much better. Nothing happened to make him look like more resilient. Nothing. Why even have that segment?
Why does he have the title?
Yeah,
Del Rio.
Yeah,
Like,
they completely
botched that.
As we said, our slogan, they've squandered that everything that John Cena did for that title.
It's a fucking shame.
Yeah, just a real shame because those were some awesome matches. We
could think of Cena Open Challenge. We could think of 10 of those off the top of my head. Dude.
They were great.
Fantastic.
They just completely took everything and just threw it in the.
I remember off the
podcast,
you even said Cena Ryder was freaking great.
Yeah,
that was like back in June. I mean, they had fantastic matches. Now Kalisto, I don't even know what the hell they're doing with him.
It's like when Cena dropped a bet on this is a reference to Always Sunny if anybody out there watches it. Frank Reynolds, throw me in the trash.
In the trash.
Yeah, it's like the belt when Cena dropped. It's like, just throw me in the trash. There's no point to anyone else holding me.
Oh man,
I mean, for real, he doesn't even lose. First of all, he's still fighting Del Rio. Like, goddamn, that wasn't even fun when it started. And now it's what?
The feud's not good.
This will be their third. Fourth now?
What match?
Yeah, was Fastlane third?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Yeah,
they fought
it's even
Rumble.
worse. Yeah.
No. It's fit. It'll be the fifth.
I mean, when Raw matches don't count.
They've been doing it lately. They've been trying.
Count, though. That's a bullshit match where nothing's going to happen.
But it was for the title. They both dropped them in Raw and SmackDown.
Okay, I'll give you that because it was title, but generally I do not count. When I say have these dudes matched up, I mean at pay-per-views. Like that's when that's conclusion.
I'm just saying that they with the feud with Styles and Jericho, they were doing Raw and SmackDown, and then they finished it off at Fastlane.
Either way, it's trash. Like,
no, I know. I'm just saying with how they book it. That's how.
Either way, it's just complete garbage. I mean, first of all, Rusev gets the finish, and he's nowhere even near the belt. Like that guy's not even fighting for the belt, and he pins the champion. And then Del Rio just beats him up afterwards.
That would be a damn shame if they don't have the U.S. title on the line. They have to have that somehow.
I'm sure they will, but it'll just be some garbage match.
It's probably going to be a pre-show match.
Just some piece of shit match. It's going to be just like a Raw match where they go through the same motions they go through every show.
Yeah.
And then one of them will get pinned. Like, I don't even know who will get pinned. Usually that's cool when you don't know who's going to be the winner going into a match. Don't give a shit here.
Yeah.
If Del Rio wins it,
the one thing I will give to Kalisto and Del Rio is the feud's been asked, but the matches they have are pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that. I know match quality was pretty good, but that's just all I have to say about that.
How do you feel about Y2J and AJ?
Y2AJ.
It's a thing.
Class not I.
What do you feel about that?
Meh. Stupid.
Can you give me a more drawn out thing? Stupid for our listeners.
Sorry, Smark Show fans. I don't know, man. It's okay, but I really don't want them to win the tag titles on Raw next week.
No.
I want freaking. I've been saying it, and I still think it's going to happen. Owen Styles Jericho, please.
Yeah, that could be cool.
IC title, man. That'll steal the damn show.
Isn't there rumors that Zayn's coming up to Mania?
Yes, I've been hearing that.
He'll be involved some way, shape, or form.
He's got to be involved with Owens.
I was going to say.
Because there's rumors about Owens. The ladder
happens,
match.
Yeah, then he'll be in that.
Yeah, because that's why they're trying to make Miz and Ziggler credible.
Does that just mean that they're just going to have Y2AJ fight the New Day at Mania for the belts?
No, but I've been hearing League of Nations.
That's even worse.
But it is.
They're not even messing with each other now.
They post on Twitter parodies of the League of Nations all the time.
God, dude.
And they're trying to make New Day faces now.
Oh, come on.
I'm just telling you what I'm. Just telling you
what do you see in the League of Mid-Carders?
You mean Waste of Nations?
For real, one of them's leaving the company because you treated them so bad. One of them was jobbed out to Cena. So was the other one that's leaving the company.
I think they're all... No, all of them were jobbed out to Cena.
Well, Cena kind of put over Sheamus.
Yeah, he did.
He's one of the very few guys that survived Cena.
And Del Rio.
Yeah, but...
He did get some wins over him.
But I still feel like...
Barrett never did.
Out of any of those guys, Sheamus is the only one that I would say came away from Cena maybe looking better.
Yeah,
definitely looking better.
Yeah, definitely. I would say Del Rio's pretty close.
Yeah, Del Rio's, you could make the argument for him. I mean... Our boy Barrett, he just unloaded an AK-47 into him. Like,
he's the best one out of
for real, dude. What he did to the Nexus, man, god damn, that's one of the biggest travesties in wrestling.
It really is.
That was like a genocide of an entire new group of talent. Like it's like the NWO is. I'm not comparing Nexus to the NWO talent wise, but just as an analogy, Scott Hall, Hogan and Nash are just all together. Maybe they got Conan or somebody else in their
Conan O'Brien.
I'm just kidding. Fucking Sting's just like, nope. All of you are getting pinned same time. Pretty
finger
much.
Poke of doom.
Yeah, finger poke of doom to an entire stable.
That would be disgusting.
God damn, dude. Poor League of Nations members. I don't feel bad for them as a stable because it's so boring. It's not even a good heel stable. It's just boring.
And we like the potential of the European faction.
Yeah, we were talking about it beforehand.
Yeah, before. We predict stuff that they eventually did. The Shane O'Mac return, that themed episode.
Shittier usually than we.
Than how we would book it. We're not saying we're the best bookers in the world, but we think we do an okay job sometimes.
I was laughing at the beginning of the show when Triple H is trying to get some heel heat, and he's like, Dean Ambrose, I'll give you my decision later. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Dean challenged Triple H for the belt. That's pretty much the whole summary of what happened. And he says Roman's coming for you. I'm pretty sure that got booze too, right?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. But anyway,
I'm just gonna say
he goes, "You're gonna fight Alberto Del Rio." Nobody reacts. There's two echo boos, boo.
Well, I remember when he mentioned League of Nations. I looked on Twitter. He said, "Time to change the channel." Click.
For real, dude. Nobody cares about them. They don't get X-Pac heat even. They just get nothing. That's
the worst.
They don't even feel like a faction to me. Do they feel like one to you? It feels like four singles wrestlers who were just forced to hang out together.
It feels like a forced stable.
It's
horrible.
It feels like almost any women's stable that ever happens in WWE. Four people who have, or whatever the number is, that have nothing to do with each other. They just stuck together because of, they're all European or whatever the hell they are.
Yeah, right.
Are they all European? No. What's his name's from South America? Alberto.
Oh.
I'm gonna start saying it like that.
Alberto Del Rio.
Alberto.
Bring back Ricardo.
Bring back Taker. Maybe he'll be able to do. Oh, wait. They already did that.
Oh, wait.
Nothing with it.
Oh, wait. He was only out there for, 30 seconds?
Dude, that was
his entrance was longer.
So stupid.
His entrance was longer than his time in the
how are you going to book that a week in advance? Get us all hype. And then he comes out. He's like, yeah, I'm going to kick the shit out of your son. Vince is like, oh, I don't care. And then he just walks away.
Your son's blood will be in your hands.
Yeah. What did he say? Once those cell doors close, your son's, whatever, fate, or whatever the fuck he says. And then Vince says, to me, he's just the son of a bitch. What?
They are so bad. Creative.
For real.
But
you did nothing. Yet again, let's look at the Shane Undertaker feud before this. We know that the Undertaker's going to fight for McMahon. We don't know why. We know that Vince is mad at Shane. We look at it after this. Undertaker's still fighting Shane. Don't know why, still. And Vince is still mad at Shane.
There's no story to it.
We're maybe that's something they'll flesh out over the weeks, but
And last week's Raw was great, man. And then just go to this pile of shit.
That happens all the time, though.
I know,
they hit a high, and then they're like, oh, nice. We can survive off that for another 3 weeks of trash.
Yep.
That's how it's going to be all the time.
Yeah, I know they do. No, I was about to bring
my hopes, though, is this is WrestleMania season, so just seeing, guys competing in it will be decent enough. I'm shitting on the Undertaker segment, but it's still cool seeing Taker.
Oh, it's always great to see Taker.
But it just...
This comes from the big Taker fans, but it was just disappointing how it came out to, it was a botch.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
You could have, let
him talk or something.
Yeah, have Taker say, and again, they could just be saving it for the future, but, why even have that segment if you weren't going to give us anything? But, maybe Vince has control of the urn or something, just some old school Taker thing.
Yeah, right.
Or, maybe something with the ministry still, or,
The corporate ministry.
They're like, there's a reason why Taker never left for WCW, and that he's always been WWE's guy through and through.
Yeah, you can pull something off like that.
It's just a lot of cool stories you could flesh out with why the Undertaker would blindly fight for Vince.
And they had nothing.
And they just, nope, he's just gonna do it. Like
that's fucking terrible.
Like Shane didn't come out and getting his fate. Like
Shane's
nothing.
Shane's gonna be on Raw next week too. So I wonder what he has to say. What Taker said. He didn't say anything.
He'll just come out and be like, "Dad,
Why'd you call me a son of a
I'm
bitch?
fighting Undertaker," and he's like, "Yeah, I don't like you," and then we'll just walk backstage. That's just some crap.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Just some absolute crap.
Yeah.
Like, the coolest part of that was the choke.
Yeah.
Like, he just grabbed Vince McMahon's neck, waiting for a choke slam. Nope. Let's talk.
Nah.
Just talk it out, buddy.
Yeah. Just talk it out.
I'm 6 foot. What do they bill him as? 6'11".
Yeah, like 7 foot.
You just put me in a match, in a Hell in a Cell. I'm like 85 years old, so this is probably not going to be fun for me. I'm not even mad at you though. I'm just gonna, put my hand on
Second cell match in the past pay-per-view years.
Oh, speaking of that, your little stat just reminded me. I did not know this. I was reading an article. Can't remember who it was, so can't give the guy credit. But they brought up that this is going to be only the second time the Divas title was defended at WrestleMania.
I know the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Divas title?
Vicky Guerrero. Yeah, this is the first time the second time the Divas title will be defended at WrestleMania since its creation.
Yeah. Okay, they should get rid of that anyway.
But that's even more of a slap in the face to how little this story has been put into it.
What story? Taker and Shane?
No, sorry, I jumped back to Becky and Charlotte and them. They built the shell of a really good story there, but they're having. Bad. I think that's what the outside of it's really good, the overall scheme, but they're falling flat on the little
the last match, the Raw match was pretty bad.
But
the ending was.
But even at that, just character wise, I don't know. I feel like they need to give each of the girls a good 5 minutes at least of just talking,
I feel Sasha needs more. Becky's been alright.
Yeah, I could see that. Charlotte's horrible on the mic.
She's been getting better. She's better. She's
bad though. She's not that's not her strength.
Well, yeah, I know, but she has been getting better.
Keep her away from the mic.
I'm not saying she's great, but she has been getting all better heel promos. I remember last week she did pretty good. She was teasing Becky that Sasha was going to attack her.
Yeah.
And she said, "Watch out." I thought that was good for her.
Yeah, she's not bad. Keep her away from the mic mainly. Give her like they've been doing. They've been doing a decent enough job with her. Some small time to talk with the mic, but I still feel like she needs that one. No, I'm not gonna say that it needs to be comparatively quality to this. Like the pipe bomb from CM Punk. You got to give her that one moment where she really stakes herself as a heel. That then she can kind of fall off the mic for a little bit, not talk as much, and just keep reiterating that one moment. Becky, she's pretty much told herself her story as the underdog. Everybody knows. Actually, I kind of want to rescind my statement with her for the mic because that might hurt her, giving her any more mic time. I feel like she's right where she needs to be. But
yeah, she's
Sasha.
Fun.
She needs to talk.
And she can freaking talk.
Yeah, they need to give Homegirl something to do out there.
Yeah, that's my lover. So.
It's a very weird choice of words. Lover?
Yeah, I love her.
Your lover, though?
It's a joke. Relax. she's my lover.
Just odd word choice there, Steve.
Sometimes I botch it. And I botched it there, guys. Apologize.
You gonna climb up some beanstalk and fight a giant up there?
And some suffering succotash.
You suffering succotash?
Yeah, I'm suffering there. So.
Who the hell wrote that, man? Was that really Vince McMahon that wrote that shit?
It was.
So bad.
And the beanstalk, too, was him, too. Vince was writing Roman's promos. You didn't know that?
I knew that, so I asked, but just the confirmation was needed because it's just such an outlandish.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's where the WWE creative team is. They give away creative.
But don't forget about tater tots and grapefruits, prunes, and Irish potatoes.
Oh, what do you think his worst was?
Tater tots.
Tater tots?
That was terrible.
Yeah, he said 15. Yeah, tater tots was the worst.
The thing that pissed me off even more, the fans were kind of chanting it. And I turned it off. I was sick to my damn stomach.
Wrestling was just so bad for so long, they just wanted something to laugh at, I guess.
He's a fucking joke anyway. So.
Speaking of joke, Brie Bella and Lana, is this really going to be a fucking feud going into WrestleMania? So. Are you kidding me? Is this really going to be a feud going into WrestleMania?
No, it can't.
I mean, what else? What were they insinuating?
There is rumors there is going to be a second women's match. So,
Brie Bella, who can't wrestle her way out of a paper bag, versus Lana, who literally can't wrestle.
I would like to see Lana in some attire, though.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome, but, like, she doesn't need to wrestle. Like, be Sable.
Yeah, probably.
Well, it doesn't need to wrestle Brie Bella.
No.
Like,
well, they're going to put Brie Bella because
that'll
Daniel
just be
Bryan.
such a botch fest. I know. It's just forcing this chick. Because, like, her, like, recent push just highlighted even more how, like, she just never got over with the fans. Like, she never clicked with the fans on a large scale.
She had to use Daniel Bryan.
You had the group of girls who just cheer for the Bellas because they watch Total Divas, and she got over with them. Real hard job to get over with that group, too, by the way.
Yep.
But, like, everything that she ever does that gets any good reactions is solely because of Daniel Bryan. Pretty much. Her moveset, she just mimics what Bryan did. She comes out here, talks about Daniel Bryan. She talks about her sister who's better than her. Like, she does the yes chant constantly.
I wish you died in my womb.
Yeah,
in our womb.
I wish you died in the womb.
Yeah, goddamn.
No, that was Nikki who said that, right?
Yeah, that's
she said.
I was just trying to make.
What did she say? We were holding. There's a picture of us holding hands in the womb.
Oh God, that's terrible.
I wish you died in the womb.
That was so bad.
So great. That's gonna go down on, like, those top 10 lists that WWE does all the time. Just like, awkward mic moments of.
Well, that's definitely it.
The 22nd century.
I like to mention. I am officially saying this for right now. I don't care about Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Or the Wyatt family.
It's
fucking sad.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to.
They did a promo
anything
in the
for
backstage like usual, and like, who the hell cares?
Yeah, stand in this dark, misty room, and I'm just gonna say some really cool stuff, and it sounds great, but creative won't let me carry any of it out. So,
or win a match, or attack someone mysterious.
You think they might like implode soon again? Like, go their own ways, or have, like, an inner feud, or, like, just something?
Maybe you could see Strowman and Harper and Roman turn on Bray and make Bray a face.
Yeah, you could do that. Have Harper just, have Eric Rowan disappear into the sunset.
Well, they could leave Strowman and Harper. They could finally
do Strowman his own little thing, and then give Luke Harper a fucking singles push, you son of a bitch.
I was saying, like, they would turn on him and they would stay together.
They could do that. I'm just saying my ideal situation.
Yeah, that would be good too.
Luke Harper needs to be a singles heel champion.
I'm not against that at all. I
like 100%. He's got the size. He's got the mobility, the moveset. He can talk.
He's one of the most underrated guys, like underutilized guys.
I saw this article. It was like, it was like breaking down the Wyatt family, and it was like, Luke Harper, real weak on the mic. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
He can talk.
I was like, first of all, the dude's had like 8 total seconds of mic work.
And whenever he talks, he does a good job.
In the WWE, yeah, and he gets like little grunt words that he gets to say that doesn't get to do anything. But I'm a fan of Big Rig Brody Lee. Like, I know him outside of WWE. That dude is funny as shit. Like, go on YouTube and just watch some of his old interviews. The dude can talk. He's very charismatic.
I love when he makes the Chewbacca noise.
Yeah. What is that? He just like points his fingers to the
up
side.
In the air.
Like,
it's great, dude.
So awesome. I love his Jesus Christ, I want to say Sweet Chin music. What is the Sweet Chin music? Super kick. Jesus Christ. I love his super kicks. They're so good.
He has a very good one.
Who do you think is the best in the WWE? There's so many people that do it. You got Owens does them, Ziggler does them, Harper does them, the Usos do them, Seth does them. I feel like I'm missing someone big. Did I say Rusev?
He does.
Rusev does them too. Who do you think's got the best?
Oh, Del Rio.
Del Rio. Poor Shawn Michaels. He's just sitting at home, just angry, like, I made that goddamn move.
Mine's Del Rio. Del Rio has some pretty nasty.
Yeah, they're pretty nasty. As much as it kills me, I think I might have to give it to the Usos. Those two have some.
They're close. I would say Usos or Del Rio.
They got the thigh slap timing down, like, on point.
And I think that's why I picked Del Rio. I think Del Rio does a nice job of that too.
Nobody touches the Heartbreak Kid though.
Yeah. What are they? Another question I got for you. What are they doing with Ryberg? Ryberg.
I don't know.
Oh, I heard a rumor.
I think what we said about Dolph Ziggler, like how he's gonna get like frustrated and shit. I think that's what they're just gonna do with Ryback.
Do you want to hear a rumor I heard that after Mania, Reigns and Ryback is the title feud?
No way.
I'm dead serious.
No goddamn way.
I'm dead serious.
I don't believe dirt sheet rumors are bullshit half the time. I don't believe that.
Okay.
I mean, you could say it's from Meltzer or whoever. I do not believe that. When it happens, I'll believe it, but dirt sheet rumors have like a 50% chance of happening.
I just
at
don't
best.
know. There's like so many guys that they have are so fucking talented, and they're not doing anything with them at all. We have no idea what they're gonna do with them at Mania. Like, good question. Where the hell's Neville been on the main roster? He was on NXT this week, but where's Neville? Where's Tyler Breeze?
Jobbing. Where's Titus? Oh wait,
he's suspended.
Yeah, he's suspended for trying to give the CEO
yeah, but Taker's
handshake
allowed to choke up.
Yeah, Vince McMahon's allowed to say fuck on national TV.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't give himself anything, but Titus tries to give him a handshake hug, and that can't happen.
Nope.
Fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
His ego is ridiculous. Ambrose and Del Rio was cheeks.
Of course.
Yeah,
I mean, did you expect any better?
I mean, I watched it because I want to support Ambrose.
It's cool seeing like a genuine heel face
matchup
for like the main event though, because that hasn't happened in a while. Because Roman's been the only guy in the main event
for like the last 15 Raws or more. It's gonna just keep going and going and going and going.
Hashtag Roman.
Yeah, but
always
wins.
Believe that. I love his theme song, dude. It's so bad.
I thought you said I love it.
I did, but I meant like I just love how like I just like smile when I hear it because I'm like, God, he's awful. Like I just think of like how great the Shield was and how far he's taken down. What was once like the most exciting theme song to hear in WWE.
Yeah,
that might have been like arguably one of the greatest pop theme songs of all the time. Just hearing like the Shield, India, Mainline, Echo, Delta, like someone was getting destroyed.
Yeah, that was
like, especially when they first started coming around.
Yeah, especially when they started getting momentum too.
Me and my cousin were just watching just some old WWE stuff, and we were watching Shield versus Evolution at
my favorite
Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
The Seth jumping off the
Titantron.
No.
Oh, the balcony.
Yeah. Thinking of Shane O'Mac there, buddy.
Sorry.
Shane O'Mac is the only legend that
he did jump off like kind of the stage.
Yeah, he jumped. I'm talking about when he jumped off the stair.
Right. No, I know you're talking about.
What a great match.
That was good. I love the Shield and Wyatt's.
Oh yeah.
That was greater. But I think the Roadblock thing, the special. I looked at the card. It looks pretty fun if you're just gonna be a wrestling fan.
Yeah,
there's 3.
I've ruined
matches. Jesus Christ.
Me being doing the podcast and reading spoilers and shit online have ruined most of those kind of pay-per-views for myself because it's so obvious who's going to win in almost every one of the matches and those things. Like, remember Kofi Kingston versus Brock Lesnar at Beast of the East or whatever.
But, I know who's going to win, but, it's just fun to, just because, that's why I went with Fastlane. Like, it's going to be a good match, but I know who's winning. Like, we're getting Triple H and Ambrose for the title. Like, that's kind of interesting. I mean, we know who's going to win, Triple H. It's obvious. We all know. And they're just trying to make Ambrose, Daniel Bryan here, like WrestleMania 30. And then rumors has it is Brock's versus Bray at Roadblock now. Because originally it was supposed to be Brock and Harper.
Yeah, good thing we had a story build up to that.
Yeah, that makes no sense. March 12th.
Good thing you had this whole Raw here that you just did nothing with.
No, and on NXT last night, they announced Dash and Dawson are going to defend the titles against Enzo and Big Cass.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That'll be a good match. Yeah. They had their match in London was very good. I love Dash and Dawson. They remind me of the Brainbusters. Anderson, man, he was great.
Another
great classic tag team.
Some big news in wrestling. Well, for people who watch wrestling outside WWE,
if you're a true wrestling fan,
Austin Aries.
Austin Aries,
that's his debut with NXT,
and he got his ass kicked by Baron freaking Corbin, man.
How do you feel about Corbin? I know a lot of people have a mixed reaction.
I love him.
Yeah, I'm a big Corbin guy.
We've always been
not a big Corbin guy.
We like him. We like him.
He's like a Tyler Breeze, where he's a company-made product, and just slowly build him up. Don't rush him. Give the kid some time to fully learn his craft.
Yeah. And he's working with some great guys too.
Yeah, if they the way that they want to push Strowman, I don't understand why they wouldn't just do the same thing they're doing for Baron Corbin right now.
Yeah.
Give him time, and if you really want him to be the guy, give him time to build himself up as a wrestler. It's the same thing they should have done with Roman Reigns. If you really want him to be the guy, he wasn't ready to be the guy this year.
Or last
year.
He
might be in 2 years though if you let him slowly build himself up. You know, work his way up like Cena did in the Thugonomics gimmick.
Yeah.
Give him a chance, but putting someone right in the main event's not going to do it. And I think if like the Wyatts implode, like we were talking about, Strowman's in for some real bad months too.
Yes, he is.
As I was just saying with Baron Corbin.
Yeah, he definitely is.
I think they're just going to push this guy to the moon, and it's going to be just completely detrimental.
Terrible. It'll be terrible. It'll be like Giant Gonzalez terrible.
Yeah, like real bad.
Yes, definitely. Like, I mean, I couldn't agree more with that, Mike.
Or it'll just be like Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah, but
he'll just be doing moonsault flips off the top rope.
Yeah.
I'll be like Brock will get up there and do a shooting star
press and break his neck.
Goddamn.
Braun
Strowman trying to do a shooting star press.
Strowman, I just said.
He would kill himself, and whoever was in the ring with him would just die from proxy.
Pretty much. But back to Corbin. He's worked with some great guys at the Takeover. The rumor is he's going to be working with Aries. He's worked with Samoa Joe. He's worked with Apollo Crews, Balor. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, this guy is working with some great-ass wrestlers. Kevin Owens, another name, Neville. I mean, Sami Zayn. He's working with some great wrestlers.
Yeah, like real wrestlers.
Real wrestlers, not Roman Reigns.
I love he's the one that we always just get.
I don't care.
We gotta jab him like every 2
time.
minutes.
I can't stand. I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's no chance in hell. Yeah, I said it. No chance in hell.
No chance.
I will ever like him ever. Even if he turned heel, I don't care anymore.
It's all genius booking by Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
he's trying to get him so hated as a face that when he turns him heel, he'll be a mega heel.
We've always said this, like, they could do this, they could do this, but I've been right every time. Like Survivor Series, yeah, he's gonna win, just clean.
Mm-hmm.
Rumble, he's gonna lose. He'll win at Fastlane clean against Ambrose. He'll win clean in WrestleMania this year, and he'll keep winning and winning and winning.
All right, that leads me to what I want to ask you.
What's that?
Just your opinions on WrestleMania so far. Like, just with each story, like, how do you feel about like the U.S. title?
I'm not looking forward to it still.
Yeah, how about
still not looking? No, I'm still not looking forward to Ambrose and Lesnar. I mean, it's gonna be a good. Like I've said before, it's gonna be a good match. But you need to tell me a freaking story. The most, you know what the match I'm looking forward to the most out of the Mania? It's probably the triple threat for the Divas. It's because they're finally getting the limelight to defend the title because it's always a freaking tag match or a stupid battle royal. At least these girls are talented, and we know they're talented. They're gonna show.
It's just, will they get the time?
I hope they do.
That's everything, you know?
If they get the time, they're going to put on now. Classic.
I'm excited for Sasha Banks' WrestleMania entrance.
Oh, she better come out in that Escalade, from Brooklyn. One of my favorite shows of all time, by the way.
Yeah, Brooklyn was great. That's one of the greatest pay-per-views ever.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest, not just NXT, like one of the greatest WWE
and
pay-per-views
I think
ever.
Dallas is going to top it this year. I honestly believe that.
You think so?
I honestly believe that. Just with the rumored card, it's going to top it. I mean, you have Aries and Corbin in the lower card.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, when that's that alone. When that's your kickoff.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm still looking forward to that more than Mania.
So,
how about you? What are your thoughts on that?
I'm looking forward to Mania. Probably more.
It'll be cool to see Shane
more than I was last year.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, not the main event, obviously. You could give two shits about that, right? Just besides him getting booed.
I don't think the main event is just going to be Roman Reigns versus Triple H in a singles match. Like, I don't think that's going to be the main event.
It is. What are you saying, Fatal 4-Way?
I don't know. They might add another wrestler. They might add like a weird gimmick stipulation, but I cannot believe that it's just going to be Roman versus Triple H and just a no gimmick, just singles match for the title. I don't think that'll happen. They've proven that when fans aren't happy, they audible at Mania. They do it every year. I mean, you could shake your head, but
I know they do, but I don't think they're doing it this year, Mike. I'm sticking with my opinion. I really don't think they're doing it this year. Vince is going to not be stubborn and not change. That's just what I think. I mean, I hope they audible. The only thing they'll do, in my opinion, is have Rock and freaking Stephanie in the corner. Maybe bring Rousey. They might have a referee, maybe Mick Foley or something. I don't freaking know.
Whatever city he comes back for, those guys need to boo the shit out of him.
Which I think is Philly.
You think he'll come back at Philly?
Well, he's supposed to be back the 21st.
I don't think they'll wait that long.
They're waiting until the 21st.
I just got tickets for that today, too.
Yeah, I'm not going.
$100 box seats, baby.
Yeah, have
Can't
fun.
wait.
Yeah, enjoy it.
How are you going to call yourself a wrestling fan and you didn't go to the past two Raws that were in Philadelphia?
Don't care.
It's a real piece of shit.
Roman Reigns is a piece of shit, so I don't want to see
It's one guy who'll be out there for 25 minutes.
He's out there a little. He was out longer on that Raw. You won the title.
Either way, you get to boo the shit out of him. You're going to pass up seeing Undertaker in person because he'll probably be there. Brock Lesnar, he'll be there. Bray Wyatt, Kevin Owens, maybe Sami Zayn at that point. You're going to pass up on all those guys just because you don't like Roman.
Yep.
Fake wrestling fan right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, okay.
Fake fans.
I don't want to get...
This kid just watches YouTube highlight videos. Doesn't even watch wrestling.
Yeah, I don't know any wrestling.
He just started when The Miz...
Yeah, I love The Miz so much. He's my favorite wrestler of all time.
He got brought in from The Miz's title run in 2010.
Shut the fuck up. God damn it.
You
can't even say that with a straight face.
For real, though, when he comes back, whatever city he comes back to, they need to eviscerate him so WWE realizes going into Mania, like, we got to do some work real quick.
Yeah. They definitely...
Because if we're trying to break, attendance record, whatever the hell they're trying, whatever record...
It's still not sold out. I told you that last week.
Yeah, whatever record they're trying to break, if they're trying to do it, and Roman comes out against, company legend Triple H with the belt, he's just going to turn right around, walk back through the curtains, just never be seen again.
And just remember, Triple H is going to be hosting NXT, that TakeOver, 2 nights before Mania. And you know how good that show's going to be. And I keep going back to that. It's going to be so much better than Mania. I am going to... That's my bold prediction. And
Triple H's ego is going to make get himself over at NXT. Like, he's going to come out and the crowd's going to go nuts for him.
Yes.
It's going to be the same crowd that's going to be at Mania. So when they see him at Mania, they're going to be like, oh, shit, Triple H.
That's our boy.
Yeah, NXT was awesome.
He signed Nakamura, you guys.
Yeah, and then Roman comes out and they're like, who's this asshole? Liegi?
Who's this piece of shit?
Boo.
Boo.
Yeah. I can't wait for it, dude.
That's the only thing. I just want him to get booed out of the building, please. Like, worse than even last year at 31.
Do you think they do anything with Ambrose, or do you think he's just jobbing out the Triple H?
He's jobbing out the Triple H.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna.
That's how I think too.
I mean, it's gonna be a fun match. Like that should be like.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the Brock Ambrose match too, because that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So I really hope Ambrose tries to maybe get over that match because it's a street fight.
I think what's gonna happen is Triple H does this a lot, where like. I don't think he's ever really fought a babyface as not a babyface as Reigns, so this is a unique situation. But when Triple H has like classically been a heel champion, he destroys babyfaces leading up to his clashes with babyfaces. So, I think this is them realizing Dean is the true babyface of the company.
True main event.
They understand that.
Yeah, they do.
They're going to use that to get Triple H heel. They're going to use that to get Triple H heel heat that's impossible for him to get against Roman. So once he beats, Dean Ambrose at Fastlane, or not Fastlane, wherever that Roadblock. I don't like these car analogies.
Yeah, I know. I think we talked about
that. Once he beats him, Roman Reigns will run out at that special and like beat this. It'll be a revenge beating for what he did to him.
I don't care.
I'm just saying what I think's going to happen.
Ittle happen on something.
Yeah, so it'll be like
Reigns, that's what's going to happen.
It'll be Reigns as like the savior of Ambrose. He saved them from getting destroyed
his bro. His bro.
And then they're going to try and ride that last 2 weeks in the Mania. It's just not going to happen.
It's not going to work.
I think that's what they're going to try and
do. He's in
though.
Philly and Brooklyn, dude. And then it's not going to work.
And if that happens, I think he beats Lesnar at Mania, though, which will be cool.
That'll be great.
Yeah, I think if he drops the Triple H, which he definitely is going to do. There's no way they're going to have Roman fight Dean for the title at
Why
Mania.
would they do that? Yeah. That's kind of good.
Yeah. Roman would 100% be murdered. Like, the boos would kill him. Like, there would be, like, bullets coming at him. That's how hard they'd be.
Yeah.
So, I think Dean loses, here, gets Triple H some heel heat that'll last until Roman Reigns' music hits. But Dean gets the W. I think some real tomfoolery is going to happen with the Lesnar Shane match, or Lesnar Shane Taker Shane match. There's no way that's just a clean match.
There's going to be people.
There's there's going to be some weird shit going on.
Maybe
with
like
that.
Kane get involved or something.
Yeah, just some real weird stuff's going to happen with that match.
But one good. There's a positive note because I've been complaining a lot about this one because Raw freaking suck. I'm glad that they're starting to finally notice that Ambrose is a legit guy that they need to take seriously.
They've definitely known it for a while.
They've definitely known, but they haven't pushed him, and you know that.
When he got the belt off Seth, and they like recalled it, and then then he won the ladder, but they said Seth won it.
Well, they
knew
fingertips.
Yeah, they knew. They've known for a long time.
Well, they've known. I'm not saying
I feel like it's almost like a Cody Rhodes situation with Dean Ambrose and a Wade Barrett, same thing, where they're like, oh, he's young, he's over with the crowd. Put him on the back burner.
CM Punk, Dan Bryan.
We'll get these guys, we'll get our dudes over, and then, the fans like this
Ziggler.
guy. Yeah, he's like Ziggler, Cesaro. They like him, they'll cheer for him, we'll push him later.
And when they get it, and they don't care as much, we're just going to bury him even more.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen with Ambrose, sadly.
Yep.
I don't have a lot of faith, but gotta cross those fingers, hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, we say that a lot.
You got anything else you want to discuss with these people here? Good to wrap it up.
I think, Mania's coming up in a month. I mean, really don't have much to say.
Yeah, the
Raw sucked.
yeah. Sorry for the shorter show, but
one just random thing. Natalia Subway promotion, that was retarded.
yeah,
Like,
don't even. Yeah, it's just not even.
retarded.
Yeah. Sorry for the shorter show, but when WWE gives us nothing to work with, like literally, here before we go off, let's actually talk about this. What stories were like moved forward this week? Becky, Sasha, and Charlotte was slightly moved forward. It was moved forward in a sloppy way, but it was moved forward.
Yeah.
Y2J and the New Day, all nothing happened with
we don't
them.
know what the hell's happening.
U.S. title, nothing happened. IC was literally a copy of last week. Nothing happened with that.
Yep.
So that's the tag titles, the IC title, U.S. title, Divas title. Nothing happens. Dean Ambrose gets a title shot against Triple H at Roadblock. That's notable.
Yeah, that is notable.
And is that it? Steph told us that she was mad at her brother.
And Vince said, son of a bitch.
And Vince said he was mad at his son. And Taker's going to fight his son. Like, so literally all we got this week was a match between Ambrose and Triple H that is pretty much a foregone loss.
Putting me to sleep right now.
And a slight advancement in the Divas thing. Even though nothing truly happened, we're just speculating that it'll be a triple threat. Because they didn't tell us on Raw.
It seems like it's going to be, though. You know?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure before we started the show, I looked at my phone and read that they confirmed that they're going to be in a triple threat.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, I think so. I don't feel like getting my phone right now.
Yeah,
but
we don't have to.
Pretty sure before we went on air, I read on Bleacher that they were going to have a triple threat.
Oh, fucking awesome.
But again, they didn't even tell us on Raw, so it's not even like a foregone thing.
And then whoever wins the match, Bailey comes out and turns heel.
No
it's a joke.
Bailey, no.
That's something Vince Russo would do.
Yeah, there's no way Bailey's turning heel.
It's a joke.
Can you imagine her coming out fighting like some badass character like Sasha with her freaking arm
and tassels.
Yeah, and then he's trying to be a heel.
I love
Bailey.
Can you imagine
a heel coming out to wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man? It'd just be absurd.
Can you imagine how many of those things could be at Mania?
Oh my god, it would
like
be beautiful.
30?
Just line the entire thing.
That would be amazing.
Or the mega ones like they had at Brooklyn. Was that Brooklyn? They had the huge ones, right?
Yeah.
Brooklyn was awesome.
God, Brooklyn was awesome.
Right,
NXT rules.
Let's wrap this thing up.
Yeah, let's wrap this up, kids.
You guys can, as always, like our video.
Please like it.
Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Comment on the video of the week. You can follow us all on Twitter. You can follow Steve
at Stephen Herman 10.
You can follow our other co-host who's not here with us right now, Nick, at It's Snick. You cannot follow me on Twitter. I do not have a Twitter still.
Yep.
But we do have a group Twitter, the Smark Show.
That's right.
At Twitter.
Follow. We're almost at 200 followers.
Steve tweets all the time. He live tweets for the Raws a lot of the time, pay-per-views. So
probably won't live tweet for Mania because I'll be drunk.
post a lot of polls. We appreciate all you guys that
for voting.
Respond to everything on there.
We get great support for the Twitter.
Yeah, pretty cool. Tumblr, smarkshow.tumblr.com.
Facebook as well.
Yeah, we got a Facebook group.
Like the page. Check out if we ever post on there. I'd like to post on there.
And that's pretty much everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can't really think about anything else.
Sure, we're forgetting something, but who really cares? We'll be back next week.
Fuck you, Roman.
Thank you for listening, guys.
Tune into next week, guys.
We will see you on episode 29. Ooh, we're nearing 30.
Yeah, we'll have to do an anniversary
special.
Deep
in here.
Snick.
All right. See ya, fucks.